Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us today, and for those of you joining us online. My name is Bajraktari, and I'm the Executive Director of the National Security Commission on Artificial Intelligence. Welcome to the Global Emerging Technology Summit. I know it wasn't easy to get everybody out here, but I truly appreciate for those of you showing up here in person. I think it's a remarkable place to be, so thank you so much for all of you. I consider all of you here family and friends because you've been you have been our biggest supporters, and those of you also online watching us, we couldn't have done this without you. On March 1st of this year, the National Security Commission on Artificial Intelligence submitted its final report to the White House and the United States Congress, which provided recommendations on ways the United States can maintain global advantage on AI for national security purposes. One of the key themes in our final report is that of partnerships. America's allies and partners remain a critical advantage over our competitors. The United States cannot compete with and counter the global technology ambitions of authoritarian rivals if it acts alone. Like-minded countries must work together to advance the development and use of AI and other emerging technologies in accordance with democratic values. The objective of today's summit is to put our recommendations into actions by bringing together current and former leaders of the United States, our international allies and partners, along with the private sector representatives, to discuss ways to support existing structures and mechanisms, but also discussing new opportunities which will allow for greater collaboration on technology-related issues, especially those related to AI. We need to bring together democratic countries to discuss, organize, and ultimately put forward a vision to counter authoritarian models of technology. I want to thank our friends at all the departments and agencies, all the foreign embassies, and international organizations for helping us put together this summit. The level of support and enthusiasm was greater than any of us expected when we launched this idea. Let me provide some administrative notes. This is one of the first in-person events of this scale in Washington, D.C., so we're organizing it in accordance with the latest CDC guidance. Our agenda today will feature speakers in 3 different formats: in-person, virtual, and pre-recorded remarks. I ask for your patience as we transition between speakers during the day. I don't think anybody has ever done this before, so please bear with us. With multiple formats, we want to ensure that we accommodate our in-person audience, our virtual audience, and our speakers who have been very supportive and willing to share their messages in all the available formats. We were heartened by the level of interest and support from around the world to get together and discuss these important topics. Since this is our last event before the end of the Commission on October 1st, I want to thank our Chair, Eric Schmidt, and Vice Chair, Bob Work, for their leadership, and all other commissioners who have served the country admirably in the last 2+ years. They produced the final report that will serve as a blueprint for how our country addresses challenges and opportunities associated with AI. Finally, I want to thank the NSCAI staff. This event would have not been possible without the endless support of the team who has spent countless hours putting this event together. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Without further ado, I hope everybody enjoys the discussions today, and now I will turn over the floor to Robert Work, Vice Chair of the NSCAI.